I'm back. So sorry about that. I just found out that somehow Instagram, is taking us off like an hour. Like, you're doing an hour interview. So I guess she will be back. We've been talking about what startup businesses need to know. It cuts across all industry. Okay, whatever industry you are in, whether in media, in the fashion, finance, um, you know, the laundry, whatever it is, whatever the business you are starting, you need to know these basic things, which Coach Tinu Smith, has been sharing with us. Coach Tinu Smith is one of the leading person or the leading, um, you know, entrepreneur in the fashion industry in Southwest Nigeria. And it's a privilege, of course, to have her on my Instagram live session. We've had this for the last 1 hour or 60 minutes. And let me just recap some of the things she's said or she's shared, pending when I get to have her back, on the live feed. And she shared about core values, you having your core values, having the right values, um, being clear. Okay, you need to be clear about your reason for going into the business, your why, and what problem you will be solving. She talked about that. She also mentioned character. You, as a business owner, should have character, and that character transmits or translate into how you're going to be doing your business. It cuts across that as well. Now, she also mentioned in a number 2 point to say, have a business plan. It doesn't matter how long you've started, you need to draw up your business plan. Now, she said, writing a business plan shows how to navigate your business, shows your long term goals, shows your short term goals. And as your business grows, your business plans also changes, should also change from time to time. You can set yourself a period for you to review your business plan. Now, when you have a business plan, your business plan dictates how you're going to do business and how you're taking your business or what level you're taking your business to. And it also helps you to upgrade who you're servicing at every point in time. It also makes a yardstick for how your business is growing as well. Now, number 3 in what she shared says structure. She went on to say that structuring your business will show your operational structure, your financial structure. When are you going to be paying your staff? When are you not going to pay your staff? How they will conduct themselves, your business model, having a business canvas or model, business model. She also talked about brand positioning to say sometimes, especially in radio or in television, we say we are the number one. We are the number one music station. We are the number one sports station. She said that is all good, but majorly, how does people perceive you? How does your listeners, your consumers of your product, your services, how do they perceive you? Is what will judge whether you're number one or number two or number three. Now, before we went off that live feed, she was talking about mentoring and coaching. The difference between mentoring and coaching, she was getting into that to say, look, if you're serious about developing yourself, you need to get someone to mentor you, share things with you and get personal. And someone that can actually show their ups and downs and not be ashamed. And you can actually see, the opposite side of what you're doing or what you're not doing right. And then the coaching, they will be able to, give you the ropes of your business chain or the direction you're going to. And most especially, it's not free. She said that. Okay, so welcome back, Coach Tinu. Welcome back. It's good
Thank
to
you.
have you back. Some
Yeah.
somehow
Yeah.
somehow IG just through also said our time was up. So
Yeah.
so let's take maybe like
Let's round up.
yes, 15 minutes or they're about to round up, and then
Okay.
we'll fix another time offline, for us to have a part two of this session.
Okay. Okay. Do we have any questions? The people online, would they like to ask any questions? If anybody has any
Fantastic.
questions,
Yes,
I would like.
please.
I think we should engage them. So let me just round up what I was talking about. So mentoring is important for the growth of your business, and then people say, they will say she's my mentor, she's my mentor, but they don't keep in touch with them. You don't see them often. You don't go to them and share what you're going through and all. And you are calling somebody your mentor. That's a joke. That's a joke of the century. You are not a mentee, a good mentee. A good mentee will keep in touch with a mentor and carry them along of what is happening in their business. This is where I am now. This is what I want to do. What do you think? They run it through their. I love to say she's my mentor. They never come to you for one single session and they'll be saying, "My mentor." I say, "I'm not your mentor. I don't know you. I don't know anything about your business. So don't call me your mentor." Somebody I say, somebody, but she told me she's your mentor. I say, who? I don't know her. She's not my mentee. I don't know anything about her. I know my sheep and my sheep knows me. I don't know. I don't know strangers. So if you have a mentor, keep in touch with them. And everybody needs to have a coach. Very important. If you have any issue, any area of your maybe sales, get a sales coach. Leadership, get a leadership coach. Those are short things that look, you use money to look for money. Don't be stingy to spend on what will improve your life. I have taken courses before that will pay 60,000, 250 to be in those classes just to improve myself. And that is what has gotten me to where I am. If you need to spend a little on yourself to improve yourself, do it. Coaches take money, they won't do it because they also learn through courses and all that training to get to where they are. So if you need to pay little money to invest in yourself, do it, and then you will be better for it. So get a coach for different areas that you are weak. Get somebody to train you. 6 weeks, 3 weeks, take some courses and improve yourself in that area. I knew when I was struggling with my marketing, what do you call it, marketing strategies and all that. I had a coach that went through my marketing strategy with me, told me the areas I was having problems, showed me the way I should, and it was like magic. Within a month, I could see a change in my sales and all that. So because I decided to pay for a training that somebody took me through and taught me, so let us pay for what we need to pay for, and then keep relationship with people that are not paying. But when you are going, take something along. Don't just be a taker. When you are going, take a gift along, a book, buy something just to say thank you for mentoring me. Don't just go there empty-handed and you are just saying thank you, ma. There is nothing. That's what shows you are appreciative of what they are doing for you. So take a gift, take something, buy a fruit, you can buy bananas, buy pineapple, just to say thank you. So that's a good. Those are good ways to show your gratitude. So I think I would like to stop here. I think I can see some questions. Let's quickly
Yeah,
look at them before we
yes. There is something from Watch Matters. Thank you very much for joining the
yeah.
feed. Says, how do you source for mentors?
Okay, we attend business trainings. If you attend a lot of business trainings and you're exposed to that, it comes from networking. Like yesterday, I was at a business conference and I knew a few young women that walked over to me and asked for mentorship and took my number and I gave them audience that they reach out to me for a session. Let's talk about your business, and that's how you get one. When they see you at a business conference, they know you have to be a serious person to be at that conference. Yes, an unserious person will not show up in that place. So for you to be there, it shows me that you are passionate about your business and you want to grow it. And I'm interested as a mentor. I'm not charging you, but I'm interested to grow your business with you. It's my own way of giving back to my society and to empower other people. So I will do it freely. See me, and I gave a few of them my number. That's how we start. All of them might not be serious, but you see one of them that will be serious and hold on to you as a mentor that you can grow. I have people like that I can point out that been with me for like 5 years, 6 years, and I've seen them, their growth has been exponential. So it depends on the person. So a mentor is not the one that determines relationship, it's the mentee that determines relationship. So you want something, you go for it, and you keep at it until you get it from the person. So it's not that you be at their face all the time, but at least make sure that when opportunities come, you come to their mind. But if they're always, at the right range, when they see opportunities, they say, my mentee, this is good for so and so. But if you are not, you're always far away, you don't see them in the next 6 months and you're saying they are your mentor. You are joking. They are not mentoring you. So please try and keep in touch. So go for conferences, go for networking meetings, join the right groups and all that. That's why you find people that can actually be interested in your business to mentor you.
Okay, in that line, because sometimes meeting some people could really be difficult at some point, because
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
when you're asking someone who is really at the top of the food chain,
Yeah.
may I
Yeah.
have your contact? And they're like, oh, my privacy and all of that. What better way would you say or advise or suggest one can
That's the best
connect?
way, my sister, because if you send a mail to me, I don't know you, I've not seen you anywhere. I probably will ignore the mail. I won't answer you if I don't know you. If you just go into my DM and start sending messages, I might ignore. I might not answer you either. It's not everybody that is receptive. But I'm telling you, the people that are meant for you will respond to you. That's just it. It's not everybody that is receptive. They are choosy, they don't want to talk to people they don't know. We have different people with different temperaments and all that. But it's not everybody also is like that. I told the lady she wanted to ask for my number. I could see her standing like this and she was fidgeting. I knew that she wanted to ask my number. She was fidgeting and I went to her. I said, "What do you want?" She now said, she still couldn't say that. I said, "You want my number?" She said, "Yes." Ask for it, be bold. That's what an entrepreneur should do. The worst you get is no. And you move on. If the person says no. But if you don't ask at all, you'll be wondering in your mind that, I wish I had asked for this person's. Just be bold to say, "I would love to mentor me." If you say, sorry, I have enough mentees for now, I won't be able to take you on this year. Maybe you can try again next year. We'll have spot for you, which is good. And the
Right.
person could say, no, my hands are full right now. I won't be taking you. That's okay. You still find somebody else. Whoever is meant for you will take you on.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but the point is, be bold to ask for it. Yeah.
Okay. We have another question. It says, should location determine price? Imagine or example, one customer is in Ibadan and then another is in Abuja. Should location
Okay.
determine the price?
Yeah, I think that should, because you are servicing different target audience in different locations. Location actually, yeah, it does, because what do you call it? Cost of living in Lagos is very high, and if you are doing business in Lagos, you know that you spend more to get. It's not like Ibadan where things are a little bit cheaper. Labor is cheaper, everything is cheaper. So if you are servicing, for instance, let me give you an example. I supply clothing to a particular store. They have a branch in Ibadan, they have a branch in Lagos. And when I started Lagos, I found that they have a percentage that they will remove from whatever it is I supply to them. They have their own percentage they remove. So I needed to increase my price to be able to meet their own um, markup of what they are going to charge me for bringing that into their store in Lagos. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the price is going to be different because the target audience are different. They are in high-end area. They are in Lekki. Customers that are servicing are in Lekki. So if I'm going to, I can't say because I'm selling this in the 15,000 in Ibadan,
Hmm.
but I'm taking the same 15,000 to Lagos, and they will now remove a chunk of the money at their own markup, and then
Wow.
I'm left with nothing at the end of the day. It doesn't make sense. So if you are changing location, of course, business is done in another place. It's now different. You have to also rethink and strategize how you're going to. So it's not the same thing like I was saying before that you don't. So I'm talking about when you're in Ibadan now, and I say, Lady Gwen came to my office and I sold 20K. Then another person came and I sold same thing 10K. And another person and I sold 15K. That's a discrepancy. And when they see each other, I say, how did you make this? I say, it's 20K. I made my own 10K now come. My own was 15K how come. There is a problem already. They say,
Yeah.
now one for this woman. That's what we are talking about. But if you have servicing in a different location, you are moving. For instance, if I'm moving out of the of I'm exporting out of Nigeria now. I have to sit down and think about it. I can't say because I'm selling it 15,000 in Ibadan. That's I'm exporting and selling it the same way in UK and US. Does that make sense? They say nobody, because you have to think of the exportation cost. Yeah, transportation cost is different. I'm taking it to another location. Transportation cost is there. You know, all the value chain that will pass through before it gets to the final destination have to be put into consideration for the markup of the price. So that changes the whole dynamics. So it's not the same thing. I'm talking about when you're in the same city and you are just doing for the same item, you are just changing your number as if it's a bulb, is a what do you call it? As if you are turning on the light and off. No, you don't do that. So, but you are moving out of the city into a different place. You have to look at the terrain you are going to transportation is there, all the things that go into it is there. You have to put all into consideration to come to a price, you know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's different.
Right. Okay. The other question is says people sometimes don't understand how mentoring works. Can we have a mentor who is not aware he or she is your mentor?
I don't understand. Can we do what?
Can one have a mentor who is
Hmm?
not aware that he or she or that they are your
Okay,
mentor?
those are not mentors. I get it. They are not mentors. They are role models. They are called role models. I have them. There are people that are not aware. Like Ibuku Awoshika, she's a role model. She's a mentor to me in a way. I read her books, listen to her videos, watch her videos and all that. Everything she trainings, I try and be under her training. But she doesn't know me personally. I don't have a relationship with her. She's a role model. But a mentor, there is a relationship. The mentoring comes with relationship. It's somebody
Right.
that is in your space, understands your business and can advise you. You have contact with them. So when you see them far off, they are just role models. They are not mentors. They mentor you in a way, but not. They are not. You can't call them your mentors. They are your role models. People that are doing, like for instance, Mo Abudu is like to me like a role model. She's a woman that breaks the glass ceiling and keep moving. So for me, she's a role model, and she's mentoring me in a way. I'm watching what she's doing. That if she can, then I can. She inspires me, but she's not. I don't have a relationship with her. She doesn't know me. I don't. So she's not a mentor like that. She's a role model.
Right. Right. Okay, let me see if we have another question before we go. Any other question, guys? If you're joining this live feed, any other question before we call it a wrap? Any other question? Okay, I guess probably it's safe to say for us to call it a wrap here.
Yeah. Before they boot us out again. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Before they boot us out again. Yeah, we need to go.
Yes, and sincerely
Yeah.
speaking, in a long while, I would say I've not had this much fun doing
Yeah.
my live feed, and thank you very much. I think even with the
Wow.
power situation, even made it fun for me because I could move around. I mean, and all.
Sorry.
I could I could move around and I mean most of the time I'm usually very stuck up, very serious. I don't have to be all that tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks to the situation. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
In case you've not
You're
been part
welcome.
of this live feed, first of all, she talked about core values. She talked about character, under core values, your why are you doing your business? What are you problem are you solving? Having a business plan, and she talked about structure, brand positioning, which will lead to brand perception. How those
Yeah.
who your that are your consumers or your servicing, how do they perceive you? Before you will now be like most of us in the radio or TV who are shouting, we are the coolest station, we are the best sports and news station, and all of that. And lastly, she talked about mentoring and gliding to coaching. So this is what is going to happen because she's planning to come up with something for startup in form of a book that startup business owners can look into, can read into, which is still in the pipeline. So she's actually taking us into this series. By God's grace, we'll fix another time for us to do a part two of what startup businesses need to know. Okay, which Tinu Smith, all right? If you've never heard of Datina, well, I'm wearing one of our designs, one of our products, one of our clothing line. So she does ready to wear, she does bespoke, she does whatever it is you want her to do. So and she's my sister. Oh, she's my sister. She knows they collect money from people like us. Thank you so much for
Welcome. My
sacrificing your
pleasure.
time. I know that from
Yeah.
yesterday's conference and today's service and every other thing, you still made it here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And do please have a lovely weekend ahead and a lovely week
I
ahead
will.
too.
Thank you. Love to everybody that joined. We appreciate you. Bye.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you
Yeah.
to everyone who joined.
Yeah.
Such a long list. Thank you so much. And please do remember to share. I can see a lot of fashion designers. I know that you're from Datina Designs Network, and I see a lot of my people from UK everywhere. Toluto Odiodubanjos, I see you. I see you, Meko Flexi. I see everybody. And thank you to those who asked questions tonight. Thank you. Join me again next Sunday, I hope. Well, some other time. And this is Let's Talk with Lady Gwen. My name is Lady Gwen. Do stay safe and God bless you. Bye.
Bye.